everyone, my name is Rederawl and welcome to Firewatch, and this is a game I've sort of heard bits and pieces about. I've never really looked into this game very much until just recently, and I'm surprised I never have. It looks like a really good game with a really good story, so let's get into it. And yes, I want a new game. Now I have barely any clue what's gonna be happening in this game at all. So, yeah. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. UC Julia. Ah, click on it. Okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You were drunk. Oh, okay, this will be interesting. So, what's your major? You're pretty. I'll probably go with that one. You slur the word major and it smells like cause. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxology? So, she's definitely interesting. Was that a bird, you ask? She says definitely. Worried, she hurt your feelings. She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Well, that's one way to do it. Pick up the backpack. And that's... Well, obviously this is where I'm going. Load gear, or can I just get straight in with it? That saves time. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Okay. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Okay. There's a scruffy undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad art. I would definitely go with the one that Julia wants because she's the one who wants a dog to start with, so let's go with the beagle and name him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 PM, and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of idiots. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? If I knew the situation a bit better, I'd be easier, but I think it'll be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Now what? Thoroughfare trail. It is not recommended for unexperienced hikers. Okay. Well, I'm already loving this art style. And that was short. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Good question if this is going to affect the long-term game, but I would ignore it for the time being until you have some more info. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I'll probably go with that one. Maybe. You look awesome. Now what? It's sunset. Two Forks Fire Lookout, 8 miles. Gonna be a bit of a long walk. Hop. "1982. During the summers you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. That's not good. Bucket gets kicked. What? She gets flustered and has trouble speaking. When she is stressed, you confront the attacker. So you can either scare him away or beat him in the face. Alrighty, I'll scare him away so then you can take care of the... Oh. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on you walk by the river. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. You can either convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. It's this sort of decision making that you like sleep on it type thing. But let's go with the communicate back and forth. You ask her if she'll communicate back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that they'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's nice. 1985. Julie is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. That's not good. It's really not good. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I would want her to be seen by someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they worry that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Yeah, that... Yikes. That'd be a lot to take in. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives a car to the next town over for no particular reason, and it has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. This is going downhill really quick. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. (1988). You spend your days following Julie around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. This one's a hard one. Because if you put her into full-time care, she's cared for all the time, and it's less stress for you, but then you would want to take care of her and keep her within a home setting. For now, I'll take care of her myself. So far this is really weird, you just walk through the forest and it's back to it again, so... He's probably thinking of this on his walk to somewhere. It is impossibly hard. The worse is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. This feels so harsh, but I probably will put a chair in front of the door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you were stopped by a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .1 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Julie's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julie is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I guess this is the job. Enter the lookout tower. Okay. They've just added so much depth to this game already. It's really good. Power. Yikes, you just smack that.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hi, where am I looking? Ah.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mum. Nobody back home can stand you. Okay, it's either one of those.
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
You didn't tell me there was a time limit.
I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking Fireworks?
Am I looking?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
I hear him, but I don't see him.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Oh, this might help. Okay, that's the worst. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right.
Well,
There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
well, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell me what you think in the comments. Every comment helps, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.